with these very powerful people. Being close to Putin matters a lot for having opportunities and having protection. But also, you can be very selectively targeted. So that's the game that is going on.
As some of these oligarchs have, it seems. So, Andreas, we know that stocks are slumping today with the S&P 500 on pace for its fifth drop in 6 days and consumer prices rising. Is the U.S. economy already feeling the impact of what some call this economic war against Russia?
Yes and no. There is an economic war. Let me put this into perspective. The U.S. economy has a size of $23 trillion a year. Russia has a size of $1.5 trillion a year. Now with the depreciation close to $1 trillion. The Russian economy is smaller than the Canadian economy. It's smaller than the South Korean economy. By using those sanctions, the West has the ability to bring the Russian economy to a halt, to a stop. And this is very effective. The effects for the United States economy are limited. I looked up, Russia is the 30th biggest trading partner with the United States. What we import from Russia is mainly minerals, oil, and gasoline. But we are exporting to Russia planes, cars, vehicles, chips. So experts are guessing that within the next 6 months, because most of Russia's planes are from Boeing and Airbus, 6 months of the entire Russian fleet will be grounded because there's no services and there is no spare parts available. For the United States, yes, we see the stock market, but the stock market needed a correction. I see the Russian prices more as the spark of a needed stock market correction. Anyway.
And before, I want to get Jeffrey Winters back in here because, you know, Russian oligarchs, we've talked about them a bit. How do they factor into the country's economy? Could they shift the dynamic in this conflict?
I would actually say that their biggest impact is political. So, I mean, it's economic, but it's really political. Oligarchs have individually the power and the influence of millions of people combined. And so if these sanctions really hurt the oligarchs who are around Putin, it places tremendous pressure on him. If they become alarmed and alienated, and if they see this attack on Ukraine as really damaging them, if they turn en masse against Putin, that complicates his situation politically a great deal. And these sanctions, which are, as Andreas said, they are actually not just directed at the country and the economy, they are directed specifically at the oligarchs with that very intention in mind. The idea is to separate Putin from the oligarchs, put pressure on them, so they in turn put massive pressure on him.
Okay, so obviously a lot to watch going forward economically in Russia in particular. My thanks to our guests, Andreas Hauskrecht and Jeffrey Winters, for joining us.